Introducing a book by the best-selling author Keith Wyche, Corner Office Rules, The 10 Realities of Executive Life. Let's listen as Keith discusses his book by Fireside.
Hello, this is Keith Wyche with another edition of Fireside Chat. You know, this book, Corner Office Rules, has really done a lot to help a lot of mid-level and senior executives really understand and embrace what it takes to be a senior leader. And I'm pleased to be able to share some of these concepts with you. This week, we're going to talk about a concept that really is something that resonates at the senior level. You've all heard it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top. Well, you know, the fact of the matter is, to some degree, it is lonely at the top, but it doesn't have to be. One of the reasons that it's lonely at the top, think about this. When you're a senior level executive, you are privy to information that others may not be aware of. Mergers and acquisitions. You may be aware of a pending layoff. You may be aware of price changes or new product introductions. All of those things are proprietary information, and as a senior leader, you have a fiduciary responsibility not to share those outside of the circle. Well, that can make it very lonely when you can't talk about those things. When there's a layoff coming and you know people will be impacted and you can't discuss it. And so that tends to make it lonely. Another thing that makes it lonely is that when you're a senior leader, people tend to be afraid of you. People tend to think that, oh, well, you're the president or you're the pastor or what have you, and they tend to shy away from you. And so that makes it lonely. One of my biggest challenges personally is I found the higher up you go in an organization, the more filtered the information that gets up to you. And so people tend to tell you what you want to hear. And so at the end of the day, you find yourself isolated and alone, and that's not healthy and that's not good. So what do I say? How can you overcome this sense of isolation? Well, first, be a leader who manages by walking around. Make sure you take time out of your day every day to spend time with the folks, the rank and file, your members, your constituents, just to touch base and keep your pulse on what's happening. Secondly, make sure you surround yourself with peers. Maybe there's an organization you can join or be a part of. Maybe you can be a part of a ministerial alliance. Maybe you can be part of a business league. But make sure that you surround yourself with like members, like people who have the same challenges you have. For me, I found it at the Executive Leadership Council, but for you, it could be another organization. But those relationships are important. Last but not least, and I talk about it more in the book, understand that you as a leader have to be a part of the broader community. You have to spend time outside of your organization with business leaders, with colleagues, to make sure that you don't get stifled in that glass office or up in that ivory tower. Things to think about as you go into the corner office. You don't want to get there and find that it's a lonely place. So again, make sure that you keep your network intact. Make sure you spend time with your individuals and the people, your constituents that you work with. And oh, by the way, surround yourself with people that really understand what it is that you're going through. Hi, this is Keith Wyche, and hopefully you enjoyed the previous episode of Fireside Chat. You know, I do these chats to just share with you the concepts and the ideas put forth in my two books, Corner Office Rules, The 10 Realities of Executive Life, and Good is Not Enough, and Other Unwritten Rules for Minority Professionals. You can purchase both of these books at Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. Also, I encourage you to go to my website, www.keithwyche.com. There you'll find my blog, you'll find audio, you'll find video. You can sign up for my newsletter. And each month we'll send you interesting and fascinating information about career leadership and how you can manage your career to the top. Also, follow me on Twitter every day at Keith Wyche. Each day I send out tweets and information that's really informative and really can help you take your career to the next level. Hopefully you see value in these chats, and we'll continue to do them in the future. But for right now, I want to quote my friend Zig Ziglar and say, I'll see you at the top. And oh, by the way, it's not crowded up there. See you there.
Corner Office Rules by Keith Wyche. Available now at keithwyche.com.